Why have we forgotten the heroism in our industry? And if you look at RRR or Pushpa or KGF or something, this is all the South films which are just creating havoc all over India. बाबा आप वो भूमि क्यों की है? अजय ने अच्छी पिक्चर बोले पिक्चर इधर वो कोर्ट को तोड़ा क्यों नहीं लेकिन अच्छा कोर्ट को तोड़ अच्छा कोर्ट कौन तोड़ता है यार बोले नहीं आप तोड़ सकते हो दे पीपल वांट दैट दे कांट सी मी फोल्डिंग कि मुझे माफ कर दो ऑल दैट आई नेवर फेल्ट दैट आई वोंट बी एबल टू बाउंस बैक एवर आई नो कैंसर इज समथिंग व्हिच इज अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन टू बी इन but I know and I made up my mind that I have got to beat this and I got to come back. I love cinema, I love acting, I love being on the sets.
Hello everyone, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Speak Easy. My guest today is unstoppable. He has always come back from any situation. I'm talking about, of course, the very talented Sanjay Dutt. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you. I mean, just that my mindset is too strong and I know I've gone through ups and downs in life, but you got to face it, you got to move on, you got to face it head on, and you just got to fight. You got to fight.
Do you truly believe age is no bar now? And people say that as a statement, right? But what do you think of it?
I think age is in the mind, and it depends on how you mold it. I feel that, I mean, at this age, if I can make a body, and it can be an example again
To everybody.
and I'm going to do it in 7 months.
You know, you were battling cancer and you beat that, you came out of it and you had to do some hardcore sequences. So I think you should tell us a little about how your mindset was at the time.
Actually, when we started shooting, I was fine, the first schedule, and that schedule went off so well, and it was just a treat to be on the sets of KGF. Then this lockdown happened, and then I was detected with cancer, and I think I was in remission by then, but my chemotherapy was yet going on, and they had this window in between that COVID. You remember that it had become okay.
Yeah.
And they had to shoot the climax, and I remember Prashant and Yash, and they're so kind. I mean, they really thought of my health, and they said, we'll shoot it on green screen. So I said, see, man, I said, like, if you don't shoot it the way you've narrated it, then I don't want to shoot for it. So they said there'll be smoke and dust. I said, it does not matter. There should be smoke, there should be dust, there should be fire, there should be people, and it was just COVID, that time.
I know.
And the set was put up. I went to Hyderabad. I think they saw my enthusiasm and they saw that I could do it, and then they relaxed. But they were so concerned. I mean, I was so taken aback with their concern that it was amazing. But we did all the action sequences, did everything, and it was fun. I never felt that I won't be able to bounce back ever. I know cancer is something which is a very difficult situation to be in.
Yeah.
But I know and I made up my mind that I have got to beat this and I got to come back. I love cinema, I love acting, I love being on the sets.
Yeah.
And this was not the end for me. I could see that I have a long way to go, and I fought. And, again I say thanks to the prayers of my fans and the people of this country. My mother, father's blessings, the support of my family, and of course Dr. Sevanthi, who really took care of me, and she is yet taking care of me. And I thank them all. Thank Rakesh Roshan ji for actually recommending Sevanthi to me. And I really thank everybody, all my fans, all the people who prayed, and their support.
Like, you've been taught life lessons by your father, right? And I remember how you said that when you asked for your first car, you said you'll have to earn it and then you should sit on it. Would you agree?
I agree with you. I mean, for my son, my daughter, my son, they can't be, Sanjay Dutt ka hai to ye gaadi, wo gaadi, ye gaadi. They have to firstly prove themselves in school. Secondly, they have to go as normal kids, how normal kids go to school. And that's the way, they should be taught the values, they should be taught the respect, which we've been taught for elders and, for संस्कार बोलते हैं. So it's very important.
When you got KGF as a subject, and you know they narrated to you and everything, what was your first thought when you kind of read it and you kind of finally saw it on screen and you saw yourself doing that, becoming your character?
Well, I have not seen it yet.
Not at all?
You know, Prashant and all these people are very closed people where their films are concerned, which is very good again. But I definitely, when I heard the character and I saw KGF 1, I mean, I was totally convinced, and he's a very, very powerful director. I feel he's one of the best in the top 5 of the country today. I mean, not today because of KGF, but when I saw KGF 1, I said, wow, what a director, you know. And he's got a long way to go, this guy.
How did you observe Yash when you worked with him and
Oh,
everything?
very, very humble person. And as I said, that even during the climax, where he was so concerned about my health, you know, which is very rare to see. I mean, you know, I don't know him well, but now today he's like a brother to me. He's like a younger brother to me who I feel like protecting.
You do?
You know,
You get that feeling?
yeah, I do. You know, and he, of course, I mean, Prashant is also a younger brother to me, and it's hats off to him how he created this world, how he's created that character Rocky, and now he's created Adhira. You know, it's unbelievable. You know what he's done.
Were you there giving some advice to him as well and tell him?
I've shared my life a little bit with him. You know, he's such a nice guy. Him and his wife. I mean, I'm really looking forward. He's called me home, so I'll go to Bangalore, have a dinner with him. I am the way I am. You know? I mean, I'm just the same since I came into the film industry till now. I mean, this is me. I mean, there's no
2.0. Recently when you spoke about how, you know, I don't want to be romancing young actresses like Alia. Whereas a lot of your contemporaries continue to do that. And I find that very interesting because you've been the person.
Of course, I don't want to be romancing Alia. Firstly, she's born in front of me. But definitely, all these younger girls, I mean, like.
But they must have approached, no? Like when they.
No, they don't, because I think maybe I've said it too much. That
said
abhi
that?
kaise kaam kar sakta hu? You know, people ultimately laugh. I mean, you know, they laugh, you know, at you. You know, how can you? I mean, I am a certain age, I have to move on.
Yeah.
And you got to accept that fact. You know, and then move on and take those roles according to what your age is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that, I think, is very important for an actor.
You've seen the industry evolve and grow and continue even post the pandemic. What are few things that you've noticed have changed?
As I keep saying, is that why have we forgotten the heroism in our industry? You know, and this is the reason, I mean, that the South, they've always believed in heroism. They've always made films according to that. They've considered the hero a larger than life person, and that's how we've been grown up. At least I have grown up seeing Amit ji doing that, Dharam ji doing that. You know, everybody doing that is being solid heroes. We started doing that when we came in introduction. We were introduced. And suddenly it's just gone out of the window here. And if you look at RRR or Pushpa or KGF or something, this is all the South films which are just creating havoc all over India. So I mean, I'm not saying Slice of Life is bad and, you know, whatever, all those movies, they're good. But I mean, that's not catering to India. Why are we forgetting Bihar? Why are we forgetting UP? Why are we forgetting Jharkhand? Why are we forgetting Orissa, Rajasthan, MP, Madhya Pradesh? This is our audience. You know, this is our 90% of our audience who's hungry to see movies. Because I travel a lot. I go to UP, I go everywhere, I go here, there. They say, Baba, क्यों नहीं करते हो? You know, वो सिटी वाला काम, वो रघु किधर गया, वो अपना खलनायक किधर है और कांचा चीना वैसा कुछ चाहिए, आप ऐसा करते, you know, this is what they're waiting for.
And I feel like Adhira has that.
He's got that swag, he's got that look, he's tough,
I'm sure even the movies that are coming up in Prithviraj and others as well.
Now I'm going to make it a point that they're going to be that way. I'm going to make it. I've got my own production house now.
I know. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm going to be making mass-oriented films. I'm going to make the films which are catering to these people. I don't want to be scared about the corporates and stuff like that. I'm not. Why should I be scared of them? You know, if a movie is good, I think every producer in our industry should be in a capacity to ultimately distribute their own films if they believe in that film.
That is true.
You know, but we got to start believing in our cinema, which we've forgotten. I mean, see, Salman is a mass-oriented hero. Yeah. I mean, he should. Maybe if I get a good subject, I'll approach him where it's total heroism and it's total massy-oriented films. You know, Salman is Ranbir can carry it, or Ranbir can, but these people should be open to work in cinema like that.
Absolutely. You mentioned
But except for Salman, I'm talking about the other kids.
Yeah, of course. How do you feel about the movies that you've done, the cult classics and the remakes being done on them? And a lot of people are, I'm sure, trying to get back. We had one. How do you feel about it?
There are some movies which are iconic which you just can't do.
Name some that you wouldn't want to get. Like,
Mother India, you can't do it. I mean, you tried. Sholay, you can't do it. Diwar, maybe you can hash it around, but you can't make Diwar the way it is. There's certain aura, certain dialogues about those kind of films, you know, Sanjay and we tried Sanjay, you saw what happened. You know, you see, it's everlasting. So, I mean, I think these iconic films which are remembered shouldn't be touched. I mean, like Vastav is there. You can't remake that. You can't do it.
Yes,
Kiya na Mahesh, it didn't work. Hatyar, he did.
Yeah.
It didn't work. But then, yes, there are some movies you just can't do.
What are also, you know, the kind of subjects that don't come to you, you know, for some matter?
No, I don't look at it like that. It's the whole cinema has changed here. You know, I mean, so maybe I won't want to do that.
Either.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's not in my gene. It's not how I look at myself. I tried it. I tried it in Bhumi. I tried it in Prasthanam. It just doesn't work, you know. I mean, I met some fans. I was, I don't know where, in Lucknow or somewhere. They said, Baba, आप वो भूमि क्यों किए? I said, नहीं अच्छी पिक्चर. बोले पिक्चर इधर वो कोर्ट को तोड़ा क्यों नहीं लेकिन? I said, कोर्ट को तोड़? I said, कोर्ट कौन तोड़ता है यार? बोले नहीं आप तोड़ सकते हो. आप तोड़ क्यों नहीं तोड़ दिया पूरा कोर्ट? I mean, you know, it was a lesson for me. That people want that. They can't see me folding. कि मुझे माफ कर दो and all that.
Yeah. You giving like those foot rubs to your wife. So it's lovely to see that you're keeping the romance alive. Where is that?
I mean, she's one person in my life and she's one part of my life who's an anchor. She's a university to me. She's my mother. She's my friend. She's my wife. She's everything to me. And sometimes उसके पैर दुखते हैं तो दबा देता हूँ.
Are you excited about the kind of, you know, way your family and your kids are going to react to it? Because, you know, to be a part of this fandom and
my wife is very excited about them. My daughter Trishala is very, very excited. She's really waiting to see KGF and Adira and all that. My other two, Ikra and Sharan, are small.
Yeah.
Sharan likes that thing. Yeah, dad is looking like a killer. But Ikra says, Papa, are you going to die in the film? I said, why? If you're going to die, I don't want to see. I said, so I mean, I have to tell her, no, nothing is like that. You watch it.
Oh, she has like a thing that I don't want to watch movies where you die.
No.
There you go.
Thank
you,
you,
Sanjay.
Thank you.